What's going on, y'all? It's J Cash back at you with another video. Hit that like, hit that share, hit that subscribe button, man. Let me let y'all know on this new topic I got, and it goes a little something like this. It says, Black women have interest with black men that have experience with them in America. Now, why do black women have interest or have an attraction to black men with this thing called experience? See, when you listen to them when they talk, they always they always tell you how much game that you don't have, what you don't have. The have or have nots. The have is a person is a person that has experience ever since he was in high school, middle school, elementary. He's always had women choosing up on him, right? So when you have this experience, you see, they can tell who has the experience and who doesn't. It's like they can just smell it on you. It's like a pheromone. It's like your body produce off these chemicals. And see, and when these black men have these experiences with black women, it leaves the inexperienced guy or the novice guy or novice high and dry. So with these experiences that they have, these black men have, or the interest that they have, is because they have options. They have options. Not only that, they have less rejections. They still get rejected, but they are lesser. So they have a more higher success rate in getting black women here in America. And you see it all the time because you can look at a person or a black man and tell that he has experience with black women. And especially he has good experiences and not all bad. When you see them have all of these good experience, that doesn't apply to every black man. It really doesn't. And the reason why they show these guys interest because they make it easier for him and make him have to pick a little or have a choice. Well, the guy that doesn't have experience or have a little experience, it makes it harder for him. Especially because it can go from whether you average Joe or you can be attractive and still have inexperience. So with all of these experiences, it leads to higher confidence. You getting your testicles drained. You get the attention. You get the admiration. You get the choosing signals. You know, and they can tell when they do see other women like them. So this is the reason why the black man with experience has that. When other women start liking them, then next thing you know, other black women start liking them, and then it just goes on and on and on. But a guy that has a little experience, or barely or no experience at all, I meant to say, is that he is going to have more of a harder time. And every now and then, it's just inconsistent. It fluctuates. It's more losses than wins. Then to the guy that has the experience and has more wins and still some losses too. You see, but he still has a higher success rate. And see, the reason why it does that because it's like when you have a relationship that gives you an experience. When you are hooking up or when these black men are hooking up, they have more notches on their belt. It's like more title wins, you know, more accolades, more say so. So when you see this go on and it doesn't happen for you, you know, you can't get, I ain't gonna say you can't get mad, but it can be very frustrating because they're not acting in compliance with you because the lack of experience. But the one that does have the experience gets all the compliance, doesn't have to do all of these hoops, doesn't have to do all of this hoopla and all of this game. I mean, yeah, you still have to have some game with you. You do still have to have a personality, but that's where your personality comes from. Also, it also come from you for the most part. But that getting that validation also gives you an extra boost. It makes you even more sharper. You see. So when you have these experiences, it makes you be more master at your craft. So the more experience you have, the more wisdom you have. The less experiences you have, the less wisdom you're gonna have. And see, they're gonna lie to you about what their interest is. Anyway, you have to find out who they're interested in. Because let's just face it, don't no woman want no man that's always single. Because this is the reason why they make assumptions of you having a girlfriend. Or they may just find you attractive and say you got a girlfriend, then when you don't, it seems like the whole attraction thing dries up. Unless they see you talking to other women want to talk to you, they're friendly towards you and all of that stuff. So it kind of makes them feel sometimes like, oh, he can get other women, he can talk to other women anytime he wants, so he has that experience. So it makes them think. But then when you don't have this experience and you don't have good outcomes, it's not going to be like that. So this is the reason why they show interest in them. I'm trying to tell you, when you ain't got nobody, nobody's interested in you. But as soon as you get somebody, or as soon as you start getting other women like you, here come everybody else. I don't know why it's like that. It's just always, it's like a certain energy that you give off when you have this experience under your belt. I guess it makes you more challenging, I guess. You know? So it also does it follows you everywhere it go basically. That same energy of experience with women, it follows you everywhere you go. It really does. So this is the reason why they show interest in it. You know, because like I said, they get the draws, they don't have to put in much work. They still have to still get in the door, but they don't have to put in as much work. They don't have to do all this extra stuff, especially when they have full interest in it. You know, they don't have to do all this extra stuff just to get it, and they want to put the inexperienced guy through all of these hoops, telling you that you have to do all of these things, you know, when you don't. So guys, just let me know in the conversation about what you think about it. And I'm going to talk at you on the next one, and I'm out.